Hello Taurus, and welcome to my channel Green Line Goddess Tarot. This is your mid-month reading for September, so moving from your fellow earth sign Virgo into Libra season. And what I get an energy for you, Taurus, is you guys sleeping. I don't know why. We've got sleeping. 10 of crystal, stability and attainment coming through. Interesting. So I feel like sleep or rest after like hard work is going to be really, really important. Like slumber, this whole idea of making sure that you're taking that time out, because the 10 of crystals is that you are definitely, like, this is the 10 of Pentacles, so it's the completion energy of something on the material realm. So it really feels like you're putting in a lot of effort to attain something, to get something in your life feeling more stable. And you want to see those results. You want to see that that is actually, tangible. You want to see that in front of you. So I feel like that's something you're working with at this moment in time and working hard towards it. But yeah, you need to, they keep showing me this like sleeping bull and just snoring away, sleeping, resting. And so this kind of sense of sanctuary and rest is going to be really important as well. So, but don't forget to drink plenty of water. So there might be some things coming in around like your health. It might be about optimizing some energy around your health. That could come through as well. But yeah, just after a lot of hard work, make sure you take a break. So I'm going to do things slightly differently this time. I'm going to pull an affirmation card and see what affirmation's coming in around attaining this stability. It says, my healing is already in progress. My willingness to forgive begins my healing process. I allow the love from my own heart to wash through me, cleansing and healing every part of my body. Beautiful. I know I am worth healing. Absolutely. I'm getting a lot of physical healing, like body healing, even to do with your physical strength, or just if you're kind of doing a lot of exercise, or if you're just whatever's going on with your body. So it really feels like your body is giving you messages about optimizing its health and where it's needing healing in terms of regeneration. So I do feel like there's a lot of focus on that's coming through. So, and it's saying that the healing is working. You know, there's this really positive cycle that can come in around that with the healing is already in process. So I love that. Let's see what's shifting and changing for you, Taurus. Let's see what's shifting and changing. So great time to focus on your health and to do something that is, working with just feeling like there's a really positive mind-body connection coming through. What's shifting and changing? Lots of things here. Okay. Ooh. Cup 10, Pluto, Pisces, and Pentacle Queen, Capricorn throne. So the Queen of Pentacles here reversed. She's already very divine feminine and a bit of a homebody, likes to nurture comfort and security and prosperity, and likes to nurture stability already, but then she's reversed, so it's even more of a like going deeper within, going into a deeper kind of divine feminine energy, which is that slumbering, beautiful slumbering energy I was getting. So do what makes you happy internally, that gives you that internal sense of comfort, prosperity, that internal sense of feeling stable, getting your needs met in some way, shape or form. And that's going to bring in happiness, which is really lovely. And we've also got, both of these are reversed, and I want to keep them reversed, but I'll just hold them up this way so you can see them at first. 110 Sun Sagittarius and Pentacle 4 Mercury Capricorn. So I'm going to turn them around, the 4 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. So yeah, again, the 10 of Wands is where you've been carrying some heavy burdens, perhaps putting a lot of pressure on yourself. It feels like, okay, you perhaps got some kind of goal or something that you've kind of set for yourself that you want to achieve. And the 4 of Pentacles, Mercury Capricorn is the master builder. It builds things up, so that's about the internal messaging that you're giving yourself about the different stages, about where you're at and where you want to get to. And so this internal messaging and what you're ready to take on, and how achievable this is, and all this kind of thing of these very deep internal voices in your head I feel like there's balance with this, though. I think it needs to be balanced. It needs to be something that this is a lot of like getting motivated and yeah. So, but in a very kind of practical, pragmatic way. So you're not taking on something that's too much for you, but you're still challenging yourself a little bit. So yeah, it feels like, you know, there has to be a bit of a challenge for it to feel like an achievement in a way to kind of push yourself. So it's, yeah, you're putting pressure on yourself, but those internal messages have to be like something positive, a positive motivator to kind of help you get through this. So yeah, positive internal messages, motivation. Yeah, there's a lot happening here. Okay. Finally, we're getting the message that the card that I was feeling, this character is sleeping in the crypt and resting. So this is the card of rest and retreat. Okay. I kept getting that for you, Taurus, and I'm like, why is it? It hasn't turned up in the reading, but I just keep getting it. Okay, so this is the card of mental rest, mental retreat. So there's probably already a lot going on inside your mind, a lot of like thoughts going on about where you're at and how you're going and all this sort of stuff and what level you're at and all this sort of self-talk. It's really important to process it with this Four of Swords. This is the character laying the Three Swords to the side, just having a rest, processing a lot of stories, thoughts, opinions, events, information. That's going to be really important. And this is the card of rest and retreat. So crossed by the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so this is where you're challenging yourself to grow. You're challenging yourself to make changes and grow on the material realm. So perhaps you're challenging yourself with, like I said, there feels like there's an expansion and growth, like with a goal-orientated sort of thing. Like I want this for my health. It's something quite tangible. I'm looking to expand my money or be able to kind of work with my money in a different way. Or I want something with my career that I can see some sort of tangible career progression or change. Perhaps you're starting your own business and wants to start seeing some different results, but it's like I'm challenging myself to grow, to find those tangible results coming through. So yes, have a big think about it. There's potential mindset shifts, but make sure that you take getting that rest. In your conscious mind, you've got the Judgment card. So it does feel, this is feels like you're constantly like reviewing. This is the card of review and analysis and clearing out a whole heap of old stuff. You know, the things, it's like ticking the boxes. Things are completing, and then there's reviews. How did that go? How did I do with that? Did I meet my expectations? Did I meet my standards? So I do feel like there's a lot of that happening with the Judgment. And the Judgment energy through this process of kind of constantly getting some kind of feedback and analysis and optimizing an energy and working through a process. So it's quite analytical. It's important not to be too critical because you're constantly going through this clearing out and review process, that it's kind of refining something in your life. You're getting better and better and mastering something. So yeah, it seems like an important energy, but you don't want it. You want this to be a constant flow. You don't want it to get stuck. So that's why we've got the Four of Swords, because there's a lot of messages coming in with the angel here with the Judgment. So that's why you kind of want with the Four of Swords to be able to process that. And some of them can be coming from above, like divine messages from the angels. So we have, the Chariot. You are like strong. You're moving something forward. This is what's happening deep down. This is like the challenge to focus, to move something forward, to go into battle even. So the Chariot is requiring a lot of willpower and determination here. So let's see. So I feel like you're very, very strong here, Taurus, getting stronger with something in your life. But yeah, it's you're refining something, you're mastering something here. So let's see what else is coming through for Taurus. So this in itself as a process could actually be very deeply rewarding, despite the fact it's got its challenges. You're challenging yourself. And the challenge is to constantly kind of be improving or doing better. So yeah, just working with that pressure is going to be important. In the recent past, we've got the Eight of Pentacles. So it's been a message of time to get down to work, time to put in the work. So that's the message. could have been around your work. In the near future, we've got the Knight of Cups. Okay, so I do feel like this is where you this all feels like a lot of hard work and review. This is feeling a little bit lighter. This is the light at the end of the tunnel. The Knight of Cups is like, I feel ready to cross into a new threshold now. I feel like I'm at a new level. And so just trust that feeling when you're ready to kind of move something into the next level. So that's coming through with the Knight of Cups. You're presenting as the Seven of Pentacles. This is the Taurus energy, a Taurus card. So this is saying, you're playing the long game with this. It's patient. You're understanding that this is going to take time and investment of time, effort, energy, money, perhaps. So it's like, being very patient with a lot of patience is required. Energy surrounding you, the Seven of Wands. Yeah, you're getting yourself into a better position. This is a stronger position. So you gradually, slowly but surely finding yourself through this work, getting yourself into a better position. Hopes and fears, the Nine of Cups, wanting fulfillment, wanting this process to be fulfilling. Absolutely. Yes, I think that that's really, really important. Otherwise, you're not going to want to be putting in this work. It's going to feel just like hard work. It doesn't have to feel like that. And as an outcome, we've got the Three of Swords. Interesting. Okay. The King of Swords and the Five of Wands. My goodness. Okay, the Devil and the Ace of Swords. Gosh, and the Hermit. Yeah, I was getting so much Virgo energy throughout this reading for you because the Hermit is the wise sage. It's deeply analytical. This is the card for Virgo, and we are in Virgo season. And it is the major arcana of Virgo, and it is the wise sage. It's about connecting to your wisdom, connecting deep within, listening to the wisdom of your body, but also understanding that you are gaining valuable experience through whatever this process is that you're going through at this moment. So it's kind of interesting here because this is where it almost feels quite clinical, actually, these cards here that I'm seeing. So this King of Swords is just going, right, whatever is this wound is, I've got a plan, a strategy. If something's kind of not working, or if I've hurt myself, just say they keep showing me kind of like, just say you're an athlete, just as an analogy, and you're pushing yourself, trying to kind of listen to the feedback that you're getting, wanting to do better, mastering and getting stronger and faster and fitter and all of that sort of stuff. But then you work out that, something is niggling, there's a niggling injury, or something's bothering you, or you hurt yourself in some way. There's something that's not working here. And this King of Swords comes in and goes, right, I can see very clearly and what the issue is, and I can see the challenge. I can see how I'm getting stuck with this and with the Ace of Swords, and it's becoming very, very clear. So the things that aren't working suddenly become very, very clear. The things that, okay, I can't keep doing that because that's going to injure me further down the track. So this is where you're kind of doing the safeguarding, the problem solving, where you're going, right, whatever it is that comes up that isn't working, not to do that. And so you're learning valuable experience from this. So you might have to shift and change a few things around this approach, but definitely I feel like this is part of the mastery of the process that's coming through. Now, not all of you are athletes. That was just kind of an example. You can apply that to anything in your life that's going on with this. But I feel like this King of Swords is just kind of cutting things out that and that are not working. So I feel like, and it's like, let's just do something differently. I've got a new idea, a new plan. Don't be afraid to bring that in, make a choice, make a decision, decide what you're saying yes to and what you're saying no to. So it kind of feels quite, like I said, clinical or very analytical. So let's see. So you don't want to push it so that you do get hurt. That's what I feel like it's kind of safeguarding. So if you need to do things like looking at insurances or intellectual property or anything like that, is there something that you could work with the state, like do some kind of safety analysis about what's going on at this moment in time, or just even like see, can be like, this can be things like stress or burnout, or you can see that there's a pattern in a relationship that if it keeps continuing, you're going to get hurt in some way. So it's just having the foresight to stop something before it gets worse, before it turns into a problem. So we have as your charm, the beautiful little cat. Absolutely. So this cat is very highly decorated. So it could be that, yeah, there's a sense that decorations, like when I'm saying highly decorated, I'm kind of seeing someone like a war veteran that's got the medals on, or say an Olympian that's won the gold medals. It's some sort of achievement that is potential here. But even if it's not like I've won a trophy or won an award, it's very much like this hermit knows their worth, because they know from experience that they're kind of being the best that they can within this situation, and they're learning from that experience. So this is where I kind of get this sense that it's you are kind of being highly decorated, whether this is from soul and spirit validating and seeing you, or whether you're actually receiving this. Perhaps this is in the external world, and perhaps this is something that motivates you, is to kind of reach a certain level, or to get to somewhere where you go, right, now I feel like I've earned some kind of recognition or reward or something like that that's coming through with it. But cats also are very independent. They make their own rules. So it still has to feel like this internal process that you're going through is very much like that. You're constantly coming back in and checking with yourself, especially checking with how your body, the wisdom of your body, and what messages that is giving you in terms of what's this. It feels like there's something deeply transformative that's healing on a physical level, on a health level, that is connected to older energies. Whether this is some sort of like quite literally a physical hurt from the past, or an emotional hurt from the past, or something. But it feels like that clearing and cleansing and the healing that's in progress at this moment is making space for you to move forward with clarity, to mentally be able to move forward. So that is, and having a clear mental space is it's like gold, quite literally, winning the gold medal. So that's, they wanted me to just bring me back to this. It says, I allow the love from my own heart to wash through me, cleansing and healing every part of my body. I know I am worth healing. So it's a very beautiful time to bring in some healing for you and to move something forward in a very positive manner. So that's your reading, Taurus. Thanks so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments, and take care.